in this video I'm going to tell you why I don't work anymore for WorkMarket. So, and why it doesn't make any sense to work for them. I mean, it's terrible. I mean, they pay so little that it doesn't make any sense. Also, I'm going to show you and I'm going to tell you the alternatives that you have in order to be more profitable and don't work for them. It doesn't make any sense. Sometimes you are going to be working for them even for free. So here, let's go and see what they have here. So let's find some work right now, and I'm going to tell you. For instance, here, as you can see, we have the first one that says in Cincinnati, it says 182, 181, so almost 200, 250 here, 150, 240, 250, 1400. Wow! And I said, when I saw this, I said, wow, this is great. But there is a trap. So let's talk about this. For instance, let's talk about the more choosy one. That surely this is the one that you want to see the most. So as you can see here, we have, it says from we are in July, so July 10th, as you can see here, and they say, okay, we need a technician from the 29th to the 2nd of August. So basically, you're going to be working like 5 days. 5 days. So it will be 29, 30, 31. Yes, it's a week. Yes, it's a week, a whole week. So here, this is the project. This is available. And you see, wow, 1400. Sign me up. So, and you start seeing, okay, let me check this a little bit more. I seen this job many times. Not this type of, not exactly this job, but you know, jobs like this, they are like kind of a plague. So, okay, so it says from the 29th, like I said, until August 2nd, from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So you're going to be working 9 hours. So you're thinking, okay, 9 hours for 5 days is like $30 an hour. So to me, it's very little. If all you know is WorkMarket and Field Nation, and you will be thinking, okay, this is not that bad, but yes, it's very bad, because when you are working for yourself, when I go to my customers, I charge $130 an hour. That is my minimum, and minimum 2 hours. If they don't pay me that, I don't go. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. At least now with the inflation that we have and everything is so expensive, just to fill up my cargo van is almost $100. So it doesn't make any sense earning $30 an hour. So I have to work, what, 4 hours? A little bit more, so to pay, you know, for the wear and tear, to fill up the gas tank, and for nothing. I mean, it makes no sense. And sometimes I have done many, like hundreds of jobs for a WorkMarket, and sometimes you have customers that they don't pay you. You call them. I made videos about this. You call them, you type them, you know, through the text message. You call WorkMarket, but they don't care. If they don't care, nobody will care for you, and you can take them to court. I tried that, but you know, sometimes these are like very tiny companies that they call you for, you know, for tiny shops, and they are like, they're basically like a ghost company. And if you, I'm going to do the math for you, so that way you can see it. So I'm going to change the camera so that way you can see. Let's go. So if you have let's say 9 hours times 5, so it will be 45 hours that you have to work for that week. So basically you have 1400 divided 45 hours, $31 with 11 cents. And Field Nation is something that new that they didn't used to do. That is now they have a fee, an extra fee. So from this, I think I don't remember exactly, but maybe 1-2% fee, 3% fee, something like that. I don't know, something absurd. And it doesn't make any sense. I mean, you can drive for Uber. And for those that don't know me, I try like few years ago, one guy said, yes, I'm making like $1,000 a week, a weekend or something like that, you know, working for Uber. And I said, okay, I'll give it a try. Let's go. And I tried, man. If you drive, if you have, let's say, if you have one trip, you know, 1 hour trip, let's say you take one passenger from the airport to their house, and it's 1 hour, you make $50 an hour. So, and it's not like that all the time. And sometimes, I mean, now in Uber, usually they can, with Uber, sometimes you can make maybe 200 or 250 a day. To me, it's very little. I prefer just, again, I have my Google profile, I do advertisement on Craigslist, and people call me, and I charge that. If they don't pay me, I don't care. I will not go. That's simple. So I prefer, you know, doing the big shops, and I taken, you know, many big shops like that, like running Ethernet cables, building the rack, putting the servers, installing everything, and you can, you know, earn in a day easily $2,000-3,000. Let's say you bring another guy with you, and then okay, now $2,000 or $3,000 a day. Now we are talking. So otherwise, $30 a day, what, $300 a day? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, if you work 10 hours, $300, it makes no sense. You earn so little that is terrible. Here, for instance, here we have another shop. This is one of the first ones, so the little ones. And here, 5% fee. 5% fee. This is crazy. It looks like eBay. They charge you like a 10% fee, I think, for selling things. Okay, so here, this another proof that it doesn't make any sense. 2 technicians, 2 guys, and they pay only up to 1 hour. This is crazy. So let's say you go to, let's say each additional hour, $81. Okay, this is a little bit better. Sometimes I see they make you go to a place, you know, for 1 hour. That's it, and that is all they are willing to pay. So you're going to have 2 guys, $50 each one, and then the second hour you're going to earn $40 an hour, and you have to pay the fee on the total. So you see, if you have, let's say, 181, let's say that you work 2 hours, you pay 5%, so WorkMarket, they get, you know, almost $10, so you're going to make, between two guys, you're going to make 172. And why is so, I mean, this is, it doesn't make any sense, because let's say that you have to drive. Let's say you drive, you know, maybe half an hour, 1 hour to go to the place, and then, you know, you have to go back to your house, or maybe to another customer. But sometimes you don't get, you know, shops, at least in WorkMarket, you know, like back to back. So sometimes you get 1 or 2 shops, and that's it. And you're going to be making nothing, because let's say you have to pay for the gas. So let's say that you have 1 hour. I want to change the camera. Let's say you have 1 hour, right? Let's say that the show, it can be done in 1 hour. So you're going to spend half an hour, let's say, or 1 hour just to go, another just to go back and forth, you know, the turnaround, it will be 1 hour plus another hour, you know, being on site. So you're going to make, let's say, $50 divided by 2, let's say 2 hours that you spend, $25 an hour. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, sometimes you can go to California and work in McDonald's, and you're going to be making like $20 an hour. So this is a joke. I don't know, you know. I try a few times, you know, to increase the budget, but they will never approve it, so they don't care. The only thing I like, maybe like 3-4 months ago or something like that, is when, because I have done many shops for this company, that you know, sometimes the customers, they call me directly and they say, well, you know, this is an emergency, can you go? And I say, yeah, this is my rate. Are you going to pay me the $130 an hour? If they say yes, okay, great, I'll go. But otherwise, forget it. I will not go. Here, let's see another one. So install this display, fast food, to text. Again, you have to have all your tools, of course. So let's say that you forget, I don't know, a drill, something breaks down, or you have any issue. I mean, you lose a drill, yes, you're going to lose $100 easily in a drill. Here you see flat fee $250, flat fee $250. 5% fee. This is crazy. Okay, so you get a 237 plus, and after all this, you have to pay taxes at the end of the year. So here, I think they don't give you the hours, because it's until you install the two displays, but it doesn't make any sense. Here, if you have to install 2 displays, I have done this, and sometimes it's maybe 2 hours, 3, 4 hours. Sometimes you go to the place, they don't know that you are going, they don't have all the parts. It happened to me many times that you go, like 90% of the time, they don't know that anybody is going. You go to the place, they don't have the TV, they don't have the parts, something is missing. You lose, you waste time talking with the employees, like half an hour, 1 hour. You have to call the guy who hired you here. They don't know anything. They talk, to the other guy. They start talking, with corporate. They give you all the foolishness. Also, sometimes you have to, fill up the spreadsheet and sign paperwork, and I mean, this is crazy. Sometimes in the surveys are crazy. Sometimes you have to fill up, a lot of paperwork, files, pictures, and all those things for nothing. I mean, this is 2 guys, 2 technicians, for $237 an hour. I mean, $237 total. So you have to divide this with the other guy. So if you have 237 divided by 2 is 118 or 120. Let's say 120 to round up the numbers. Nothing. I mean, you spend, let's say you put $50 on gas. I don't know, you went to eat something in a restaurant or something like that. You spend, let's say, $20, $30. What are you coming back to your house with? $20? And after that, you have to pay taxes. I mean, this is crazy. That is why I don't work anymore for them. I mean, if they call me, great. Otherwise, I don't care. I don't care. I mean, they can disappear. And Field Nation is the same trash. Field Nation, they pay like very little. Here you have my profile. As you can see, I have 98% satisfaction. And as you can see, I have a lot of reviews, and that's it. Abandoned. I never abandoned any project, but I don't know. Sometimes that is how they rate. Some people rate you like that. I mean, this is crazy. I have many stories like this, but this is crazy. So hopefully this video was useful. If you have any question, please let me know in the section below. And if you have a different experience, please let me know as well. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.